Alright, what we're looking at here is the commercial varieties of the North Plains Groundwater District and the Ogallala Aquifer Program sponsored water study that uses 12 inches, up to 12 inches of pumped irrigation water on corn production with the anticipation of a target production level of 200 bushels. And what we're seeing here in this extremely dry year where we received a minimal amount of rainfall, it's been unprecedented in a number of decades, is that some of this corn has no ears and others have pretty small ears. And these are commercial varieties that are being produced with that limited amount of water. Also though, we've got some experimental varieties that are being developed with our corn breeder, Dr. Winway Shue of Lubbock, where we're looking at some germplasm lines with stay green technologies. And there's a marked difference between the stress condition of these corn plots versus some of the germplasm pools that we're seeing in these experimental varieties. This is some of the experimental germplasm varieties that Dr. Shue is working on, and as you can see, we've got a pretty good size ear on this particular plant, but also we've also got some stay green technologies in it, as well as good turgor pressure in that germplasm. This particular experimental variety has received, along with the commercial varieties, has not been irrigated in a month, and there's a marked difference between the stress that's exhibited on the commercial varieties versus the experimental varieties. What this means in layman's terms is that these type of germplasms will be integrated into the commercial varieties through the corporate commercial companies' breeding programs, and the traits that are being derived through the AgriLife breeding program will be integrated into those new proposed varieties. Along with just the varieties, the irrigation management plays a vital role up to 60%, 50 to 60%, and it's paramount to get these type of production levels, given that we've only pumped a little over 12 inches of irrigation for the 2011 season. We've received a little bit over 2 inches of total rain, with much of that coming way too late in the season to be meritorious in terms of the pollination period, and so these particular germplasms show extreme promise. But it's a synergistic effect where you need both genetics and irrigation management if you're going to derive the potential of the varieties going forward, especially in extremely limited water conditions.